Hey, it's Jason Rockman from Slaves on Dope, and you're watching LoudGuitars.com.
Take all the spark that can save it up for me. It makes a room, no one to blame for you. Feel the depths of life. So long you fucking
Hey, Loud TV, it's Pamela here, and we're here at Montreal Heavy at the Galaxy stage with Jason Rockman from Slaves on Dope. Jason, thanks for taking the time to sit with us today.
Anybody that has Motorhead earrings is a friend of mine.
It's good. Look at how easily qualified I am. That's great. So you guys are playing a set today. You played last year at Montreal Heavy, too, did you not?
We played in 2011. We didn't play last year, took a year off. Well, I think we would have played if we were invited, but I think you're going to have a year in between to play. But, yeah, we played 2011. We played the main stage 2011, and on the night of our show after, at about midnight, I got an email from Daniel Glick, one of the programmers, and he's like, the Sword didn't make it through the border. Can you guys play tomorrow? So this is technically our third time playing Heavy FTL because we played the second day on this stage. Because they were really last minute. They were scrambling for a band, and we were like, of course we're going to fucking play. I mean, are you kidding me? So it's technically our third time playing, but second time officially.
So I guess having a reputation as a really pro band and somebody that promoters can rely on, I mean, that has definitely been a leg up for you guys in the business. Yeah,
my guitar player and I have been at it for 20 years now. So it was 20 years, February 5th of 2013 that we played our first show. So we've been at it a while. You know, we made our mistakes at the beginning. We pissed off the wrong people. We paid the price for it. We had to sit in purgatory for a while until we got our respect back with certain people. But we've done all that already. So now it's a well-oiled machine. Like when we come in, we're professional. We know what we have to do. We're nice to people. It's none of that stuff that you did when you were 20 and stupid. You know,
makes all the difference in the world.
Hit your 40s, you really start to appreciate this stuff, and you want to hold on to it as long as you can because you know it's like how much longer you're going to be jumping up and down screaming. You know. At one point, it's going to be like, okay, I'm 50. This is ridiculous. But
it hurts, but you'll still do it.
Oh, yeah, probably. probably.
Can you talk to me a little bit about the gear that you guys are using?
Yeah, I'm a singer, so I use Sennheiser microphones exclusively. It's the only thing I'll sing through. If I have to sing through a Shure, I will, but I prefer to use a Sennheiser. My guitar player is sponsored by ESP. And my bass player both use ESP. My drummer uses Dream cymbals and Pearl drums. Drumsticks, I think it's Vic Firth. I'm not too sure. I think it's Vic Firth.
Okay, well that's a nice rundown. And tell me what's in store for you guys. What's the plan?
Well, we put out a record. Our last record we put out in 2012, so it'll be 2 years this February that it's come out. We're working on the next one, which we're going to put out in the spring of 2014.
Okay, and that's going to be album number?
Hang on. I believe it's the 7th release.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you guys have been busy.
We've been doing it for a long. Plus, we're both. You know, I've got. I'm a full-time dad, and I've got a job at CHOM. I'm a radio DJ. I work for CTV. I got all kinds of other shit that I do. So, sorry about the bad language. No. So it's.
We like the bad language.
Okay. Fuck yes.
Yeah, it's all right.
Kyle's mom's a dick. She's a big fat dick. She's a big fat dick in the hole. Why is that what the song from South Park?
Know.
No? Okay, never mind. Sorry. Okay, I got carried away there. I think that's what it is. Yeah, he's the camera guy's going. He totally.
Kyle's mom. Yes, South Park. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So we're very busy. We're extremely busy.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Any words of advice to people that are just starting out? I mean, we touched on it a little bit about being respectful, being reliable, and not letting egos reign. Anything else that you'd suggest to the younger bands?
I think the most important thing, and it's always been the most important thing, is write good songs. Because you can be you can have the biggest buzz around you, but if you don't have memorable music, it just falls to the wayside. You gotta, whatever genre you're in, go back and listen to the people that started the genre. Find out, listen to the classics, listen to the stuff that put it on the map. If you want to be different, but just be yourself and write good songs and have your shit together. And try to take advice from people you trust. Okay. Listen, keep an ear. It's like keep your attitude, but at the same time keep one ear open and listen, because sometimes some of the people along the way have good advice for you, and there's times that we took advice and it paid off, times we didn't and it didn't. So I think you got to trust your gut, but take advice from people you trust and work hard.
That's really cool. I appreciate your honesty. That's really great, because it's nice to be able to give the young bands a hand up sometimes, and not everybody wants to do that. So when you have somebody who's willing to give a hand up. That's great. So thanks.
I always I'm one of the standing judges for Evenco for the Heavy MTL, the En Route to Heavy MTL contest. So there's two bands that won. The band that just played of Temples and Death Lullaby. They were both part of a 20 band contest to win 2 slots on Heavy MTL. So I've been judging that it's my second year now. I did the year before and last year, and I always do that to give back, to be able to give the advice to the bands that are out there trying to do it, to know, being a guy that's been in a band, a guy that works at a major radio station, I know what they're looking for, and I know what it takes, and it doesn't mean if you're not played on the radio that you don't have to. You kind of have to abide by certain rules if you want to get past a certain point of playing to your friends, I think.
And I think you're right. I mean, there are always the exceptions, but if there is no formula, right? We just have to work and work and work some more and be nice and respectful and believe in what you're doing, right?
Absolutely. And just be nice to people. Pays off.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, thank you very much for taking the time to sit with us, and we'll be looking forward to watching your set. We'll be throwing the horns and probably cursing a little bit, because that's what we do at heavy metal festivals. Yeah.
Take all the time that you're saving up for me. Having some room,